And welcome back. Tom is spending the afternoon in Branson over at Grandma Ruth's.
Tom, what do people need to know about these cinnamon rolls and the ice cream shop?
Well, when you talk about cinnamon rolls, what do you need to know? They're like some of the best things on the face of the earth, especially when they're fresh. And this is the place to come for those. Grandma Ruth's. I have General Manager Elizabeth Wisman. Good to see you. Thanks for having me over.
Good to have you.
Especially because you've put some really good cinnamon rolls out in front of me. Okay, tell us about your shop. I mean, obviously cinnamon rolls, but not just your standard everyday cinnamon roll here.
We like to put a fun twist to a cinnamon roll. So we do have our classic, the cinnamon roll that your grandma would have made years ago. But then we also do a caramel roll that has the caramel glaze rolled inside, and then a different specialty roll each day. So today we had a s'more roll, which is a dark chocolate dough with chocolate chips, and then graham cracker crumbs rolled up into it, frosted with a marshmallow cream, and then we fire it so it has that burnt marshmallow taste. And then,
see, I'm not used to seeing cinnamon rolls that, I mean, this is generally the tan sort of color that you have, but you work with different things to make the dough itself a little different.
this is the only one that the dough is actually different for this season.
All right.
So the rest of them would be like the caramel apple. We roll up real apples that we cut fresh every day. And then we have a raspberry or strawberry lemonade roll. We have fresh strawberries rolled up with lemon zest. So we have kind of a fruity flavor. And yeah, there's 6 different flavors that we have throughout the week.
Oh, and do you ever change some of those, or is that okay? So it's kind of an ongoing thing of finding what's the next best favorite.
So we have different seasons. This summer, it'll switch. Then the end of August, we'll go to our fall flavors, which we have like a maple bacon roll. We have an apple cider. We have more of the fall flavors in our rolls.
What makes Grandma Ruth's cinnamon rolls are different? Because everybody thinks they can make a cinnamon roll, but when I first walked in here, the first thing you do is go, and it is a separate kind of sensation that you get, but you know it's cinnamon rolls.
We do buy our ingredients are all very high quality. We find the best that we can, and we make them fresh every day. There's nothing like bread that's just right out of the oven. It's super fresh. Lots of butter, lots of that good cinnamon.
What's out of the different types of rolls that you put out, what is the favorite? Is the Bedrock here, is that the favorite one of most people?
That's the one we probably sell the most of, just because people like the classic, and that's going to be. But then often people will throw in a couple of the unique flavors just for fun and to switch things up.
Yeah, and these are, I mean, you must have a lot of fun here watching not only the adults, but the kids go at these things.
Yes, very much so. They're about the same size as their head, some of them. They just dig in right at it.
And that's, I mean, you can see this. I can't do that. I have to do this. I'm sorry. Pardon me for being rude, but I have to taste this because really, yeah, you all need to come in and get one of these or one of those. That looks like a great idea. You change them up from time to time. Now, we see the tables around, so obviously you can sit here and eat. Can you get, if I say I need a dozen of these, can I also do that, takeout or stuff like that?
Definitely, yep. You can definitely sell them in the individual or half dozen or dozen. It is helpful if you call ahead because we don't always have lots of dozen in the back.
Right.
So if you know you're wanting to order a dozen or a dozen and a half, to make a call the night before is very helpful. So we can have them on hand for you when you come in.
I would also say from picking up the plate, you probably want to have someone help you if you're getting several dozen because that's going to be a lot of weight there. These are solid rolls. Now, the cool thing is, they have so many different types of rolls that they offer through the week, but they're now offering something a little different here at Grandma Ruth's. And I'm not going to give it away, but trust me, it would be a great addition to this or by itself. So when we come back, we're going to talk about something new here at Grandma Ruth's. Back to you.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Those look delicious. I feel like we need to go share one.
Or he better bring some back.
Right? I know. I'm like, I don't know if I can finish on my own, but us together, I think we could tackle it.